Hello dear! Today I am doing another speed build and this time I am doing Hagrid's hut, as you already can tell probably. But yeah, I recently watched almost all of the Harry Potter movies. I have the last one left and then I have watched them all in just a couple of weeks. So I really wanted to do some build from that because I really love Harry Potter, or like the movies of Harry Potter. They are so fun to watch. So I decided to do Hagrid's hut because it's pretty small and it's not too complicated. So I just thought that would be fun. But actually, I think Hagrid is having two different houses in the movies. I think in like the two first he's having one house, and in the rest of the movies he's having another house. Because when I was going to search for picture, I just like found like two different houses and I didn't really know which one was the right one because when I have been watching the movies I haven't been thinking of that. I haven't noticed that he has two different houses or anything. But when I was watching all of the pictures I was just like thinking, yeah, he has two different houses. And yeah, that's a bit weird, but I guess that's how it is. But I decided to build the second house for him. I don't remember why. I guess I liked it a bit more or something. I'm not really sure. But that's just what I did. And yeah, the roofing for this build was pretty hard to build because we don't have any octagonal roof or anything. So I had to make an octagonal roof myself, and Hagrid's house's roof is pretty detailed for being such a small house, so it took me a while to make the roof, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out in the end. And so, also, like this house, I think it is supposed to be on like you are supposed to change the terrain a bit to make it look exactly like in the movie, but as you know, we don't have any terrain tools, so I just had to do the best of the situation anyway, and I think I made it pretty good. I will be having some pumpkins outside of this house, and if you have seen, I think it is the third Harry Potter movie, I think it is that one, um, then you might remember this like bird horse creature, and when they are like they have to kill that one because it was like Malfoy was mean to it or something. Yeah, you know what I mean if you have seen the movie. And then you can see like that Hagrid is having a lot of pumpkins outside of his home. So I was actually looking on a screenshot from that time when I built this house. I don't know if he's always having a lot of pumpkins outside of his home, if they are growing there or something. Maybe it is. I just remember them being there in the third movie anyway. And I saw that there is soon coming out another like a spin-off of Harry Potter movie, something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it was going to come out pretty soon if I remember correctly. And it just seemed to be really good. I think it's about like wizards and witches, like a long time ago, maybe in the beginning of the 1900 something like that. Yeah, but I guess I will watch it when it's out and then I will be able to see what I think about it. Sorry for my voice being a bit weird in this video, but I'm having a cold, so yeah, I can't do anything about it. Of course I could have waited with recording this video, but it was pretty many days ago I uploaded a video, so I really want to get another video up. And I don't really want to like just put music over it or anything, because I think it's funnier to watch videos when, or like building videos when someone are talking about something. So I want to do that myself as well. Even though my voice is a bit weird, I don't know if you can tell or not. But yeah, you can see I'm almost completely done with this house right now, and I'm really happy with how the roof turned out. At the beginning, when I started making it, I just thought it would be like really ugly and that I wouldn't be able to do it as good as it is. But I'm actually really happy with how it looks like. And here you can see I'm just like sizing up a lot of rocks, putting around the house, because I wanted it to be looking a bit more detailed. I don't remember how the actual picture looks, because I don't think that he's having like a lot of rocks around his house like this. But yeah, I just thought that it made the house looking a lot better, so that's why I placed them there. And I also found this snail thing that I put on the garden, because I will be using that in the building somewhere. Uh, Also, I'm putting a fence on one of the sides of the house. I think in like the screenshot picture of this build, you could see a fence somewhere. I don't think the fence was exactly like this, but I built this house on a really small garden, so I couldn't do it different than this. So here you can see me sizing up some pumpkins, and I'm just putting a lot of pumpkins. I found these pumpkins in the by the bug, so I really hope that your Sims won't be like picking up the pumpkins and eating them, or like something, laying them in their bag maybe. I really hope that the Sims will be letting the pumpkins be where they are. Also mixing in some stones to make it look a bit better, and then I'm just painting with some dirt on the ground, as you can see. And when I was building this house, I was listening to a sound book. Is it called audiobook maybe? I hope you know what I mean. I'm not really sure what they are called. And I think it actually really good to listen to sound books while you're building in The Sims. Because normally if I'm just like laying still listening to an audiobook, then I can't like concentrate to listen to the book. I will just be like thinking about other stuff and so on. But when I was building, it was like really easy to just listen to the book, and I actually prefer to listen to something while I am building. Often I am watching YouTube videos while building, but I can't really see what they are doing in the videos because I can't watch the video all the time, and it also makes me build a bit slower because sometimes I'm just like watching what's going on YouTube for some seconds and then I'm continuing building later, so you can't really notice that when you're watching the speed builds because they are sped up. But I guess that's making my videos a bit longer anyway, and it makes building taking more time. So I really prefer to just listen to an audiobook or maybe a pod or something. But yeah, right now I'm having like a free. You could like listen to the audiobook. It's an app, and you can listen on that for free for 2 weeks, I think, which is really great. But yeah, I haven't decided if I am going to continue using the app and pay for it, because I think it's pretty expensive. Because in a way for me, because I don't listen to audiobooks that much, so that makes me a bit unsure, but it's really nice to have while I am building, so I guess I will just have to see if I'm keeping that app or not. Because yeah, it's really nice to have, and I'm not a reader either. it's really difficult for me to read because I can't concentrate and I'm just starting to thinking about other things all the time. And yeah, if I'm just like going to lay still and reading a book, yeah, it's not working for me. And like still I really wish that I could read because I know there is a lot of great books out there. So this audiobook thing is a really good thing for me. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep the app for a while at least. And I just have to make sure that I'm using the app a lot. And I'm sorry for ranting about audiobooks and everything. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about right now. And I'm done with the outside of the house here, so I'm starting to doing the interior. And it was a bit hard to do the interior on this build, because as you can see, it's a very small build, and I still wanted this to be a functional house. But I actually playtested this house because I really wanted it to be usable. So it actually is usable, you can use everything. I don't remember right now if I tested to make food, if they can use that bench, or if it's too much thing on the benches. But you can just like erase the microwaver and the flour if you can't make any food there. But I know I tested the bed and I tested like the chairs and everything, so that's working. And I really wanted this house to have a lot of clutter because I know that Hagrid is having a lot of things in his house. I didn't look on any picture and try to make the inside of the house looking like Hagrid's. What I remember, you can't even see a bed or anything in there, but I might be remembering wrong. So I just tried to make it like, yeah, having like all the stuff your sim need, and I tried to put a lot of clutter everywhere. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I think it looks like somewhere where Hagrid could live. And I also put that little dragon statue right there because I know that Hagrid likes dragon. I think he's having a dragon baby in some of the movies. I can't remember which one, but in some of them he's having one. But I think that dragon have to move because of some reason I can't remember. So yeah, that's why I put that one there. I'm also putting a lot of small things on the floor to make it look a bit more like Hagrid's house, and you could see me putting some spider web up on the roof, because I don't think that Hagrid is that type of guy who cleans his house much. I don't know if he's ever doing that. Maybe sometimes, I guess. But yeah, that was everything of this build. You will see all of the screenshots soon, and I really hope you enjoyed this build, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.